Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. This is perhaps one of my most requested videos. So today is going to be a day in the life of a second grade teacher. If you're like, wow, she looks exhausted, that's because I am. I am so not a morning person. It's unreal and it's honestly annoying because I try my hardest to be, but it just never works out. So I'm already at school, as you can tell. Normally I would go to the gym at 5 and usually I'm working out about 5:20 to 6:20, but today I was just extra tired. So I just came straight to school and I got here a little bit early so I could do this. Normally I don't. I would love to be the kind of person that gets to school early, but one of my toxic teacher traits is that I can't get to school even 1 minute early because I suck. I'm required to get here at 7:25. On a normal, non-COVID year, kids would get here between 7:25 and 7:50 and like go to the gym, and I would have time to run around and get everything prepped and have some time to prepare before the day actually starts. So technically the school day starts at 7:50. But because COVID exists, they come into my room immediately in the morning. So I have to get here at 7:25 and they start arriving around 7:25. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I start by turning all my lights on. So that big light that I have up there, my smartboard light. Since the lights are so harsh, I like to keep the lights dimmer just so, I don't know, it's more relaxing in the mornings. I also have morning relaxing music playing in the background while they come in and do their morning work. So just like this. Then I get our morning announcement slides up and I just minimize the music so it's still playing in the background. And then this is what they see and hear when they come in. We do announcement slides, so I just go ahead and get that pulled up as part of our morning meeting routine. I make sure I have my date up every single day, what rotation day it is, which just tells us which recess location we have and what specials we have. I write them a little to-do list every morning so they, one, know what to expect when they're done, and two, so they're not asking me like, I'm done, what do I do now, what do I do now? Because it gets a little bit out of hand. I'll have every single kid ask me what to do next. So now I just write a little to-do list. So on Mondays I like to keep morning work like pretty fun and chill. And so today I did a color page. Sometimes on Mondays I'll do like a word search, just something small but to activate their brains. So you can see we're doing morning work first, then old work on Seesaw or any other old work. They read or pick a little task stick that we have. Then we do morning meeting, then bathroom, a whole group bathroom break, and then specials. I make sure this is accurate for today. I changed all my class jobs. We changed those weekly, so I actually did that Friday, but if I hadn't already done that, that's what I would be doing now. Now I just make sure all my centers and materials are set out for the day. So every Monday we talk about our vocabulary for the week. This changes every single week. I usually just set those on my chair because we do that pretty early in the morning. This is the book that we're going to read this morning, so I just set that out on my chair. I love this. It's about the coronavirus and the realizations that we've had as a society because of it, and some of the good things, although it's a horrible thing, some good things have come out of it. Now I'm making sure my literacy centers are good to go. Normally I have everything printed and ready to go by the time I leave on Friday, but I slacked this time, so. I'm not a huge fan of worksheets, and I'll probably have to make a separate video for how I do centers and stuff, but with COVID, it's just kind of hard to do hands-on things, and when they get to 3rd grade, they're going to be doing a lot of independent worksheet work, unfortunately, and I have to get them ready for that. They're going to graduate from 2nd grade in 2 weeks, so worksheets are just kind of a must right now, mainly because of COVID, but I'd love to do more hands-on stuff, but it's just so many germs. I posted these bins on my TikTok once and everybody was obsessed with them. They are from Amazon. They're linked on my storefront. I love them so much. So basically I just have labels on each tub, and when it's time for centers, they know what tub to grab and they're good to go. I will do a separate video on literacy centers sometime soon, but we have ABC order, research, writing, vocabulary, spelling, technology. Now let's make sure the math centers are ready. This is where math center materials are, and I'll probably have to do, again, a separate video on centers because just so much goes into it. Basically, a quick overview, the At Your Seat Center is an opportunity to differentiate. So I have my groups, which I leveled, and they each have like a different level of math in here, and they work on it independently at their seat to practice independent work. Hands-on this week is going to be an addition and subtraction game that they play with their group, and this is just where I have the math games. The other two centers for math are technology, which is normally Prodigy because they love that game so much, and then meet with your teacher, which is where we do small group. For small group this week, I'm playing place value bingo with them because this is something that we're still struggling with, so I'm just going to leave this on my desk because when they come back from specials, that's when we get straight to math. Okay, so it's about 7:20 now, so I'm just gonna look at some emails and wait for my kids to arrive. I will see you guys at plan. All right, it's plan time, which is 8:40 to 9:30. I get 50 minutes of plan every single day. And everyone always asks how I have such great time management or how I get my work done and I don't have to work off contract hours. It's because I really hit the work hard on plan. This is also something that's gonna have to be a separate video, my time management, but on Mondays during plan, I usually make a couple copies, which takes about 5 minutes. I'm like a whiz at making copies, and then Mondays, I usually grade last week's papers and file them in their Thursday folders. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is usually when I plan for the next week, and then Fridays we do PLCs with our principals. And I actually got all my grading done last week, so I have no grading to do, so I'm gonna go make some copies. Okay, didn't have a ton of copies to make because I got a lot of it done yesterday, but printed out our reading comprehension paper and some other activities that we're going to do. I'm obsessed with this rolly cart to keep my copies organized. So for instance, this reading comprehension paper and story that we're gonna do is gonna be Tuesday, so I'm just gonna set that in the Tuesday tray. So this is all the stuff we're doing for Monday. I don't know, it just keeps me so organized. And then I keep like things I need to copy in here, things we're gonna do next week in here, things I need to grade, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's how my plan time goes. And they're at specials, they're at PE right now. So when they get back, we're gonna go into math time. And obviously I can't take you guys with me when I am actually teaching or have kids, but basically how our morning goes is from 7:50 to 8:20. We're just hanging out doing morning work, and then we do morning meeting. 8:20 to 8:40 we do a whole group bathroom break, and then 8:40 to 9:30 is plan time and their special time. So basically when they get back from specials, we'll do a story online while they eat snack. Then we go into whole group math and math centers, then whole group reading and reading centers. And yeah, today in math we're learning all about number stories and practicing with those. And then for whole group reading, we're going over our vocabulary like we do every Monday and doing a couple other little activities. It is 9:15 and I'm gonna get some other work done. I will see you guys at lunch. Woohoo! Hi guys! All right, good afternoon. It's lunchtime now. As you can see, I have an addiction and I have Chick-fil-A literally delivered to my doorstep, so it's there by the time I get home. Normally I meal prep, but we kind of slacked this time around. We're gonna meal prep tonight for the rest of the week. But I have, you can hear my dog crying in the back. She's just really excited to see me. We have from 12 to 12:30 to eat lunch. So a lot of people on TikTok are like so confused at the fact that I go home, but I live literally 30 seconds away, if not less, from my school. So I go let my dogs out every day because they're my best friends, and I get really upset thinking about them being alone all day long. So yeah, I go let them out, have my Chick-fil-A or my meal prepped meal. I only have 30 minutes, but it's enough time for me to eat and throw the ball for them a couple times. So yeah, at about 12:25, I will leave to go back to work. And then it is time for, well, I usually do a go noodle with my kids after lunch. I usually do a crazy one so they can get all their energy out. And then I do a flow, which is like a low energy, like refocusing channel on Go Noodle to like bring their brains back to school mode because they get crazy at lunch. So we'll do that crazy Go Noodle, then the relaxing Go Noodle. we will finish our second rotation of literacy centers, and then we will do science and or social studies. And then I also make time for writing at least 20 minutes of the day, because writing was always my favorite. They hate it, but they also need a lot of work on it. So I make sure to do writing at least once a day. I'm going to go eat. I will see you guys whenever my kids are gone. I'll show you what I do to leave. What a day. It was a very long day. Mondays are tough, but I was very well planned out this Monday, and so I felt really good about all my lessons and everything that we did. So they all just left. Technically school ends at 2:50, and normally, just like in the mornings how they would typically go for 25 minutes into the gym before they came into my room, that's also what they would do from 2:50 to 3:10. But because of COVID, they're in my room from 2:50 to 3:10, and in that time they just watch a movie, and it's honestly kind of nice because I could still get stuff done because it's not instructional time, it's just time that they're waiting for their names to be called. I was in the process of putting some like contact paper on my bookshelf because look at how ugly it is. It's like so ancient, and I normally had, I don't know what you even call it, but I had some like gray stuff. Oh, it's right here. I had this stuff on there, but it just keeps coming up, so I wanted to put contact paper on it, and I think that this will look so much more pretty, but I needed a lot more than I thought I did. So that's what I was doing while they were watching their movie. I also organized the library a little bit because they like to destroy that. TikTok told me about the game Magic Piece of Trash because I posted a vlog once of how messy they left my room one Friday, and oh my gosh, look at this floor. It's so beautiful. If you're a teacher and you're watching this and you've never done Magic Piece of Trash, you absolutely need to do that, like 100%. I normally do have them, even before I knew of Magic Piece of Trash. I did have them clean, obviously, but they never did quite a thorough job, so this worked out nice. Look how pretty. Basically what I do now is just clean up. So I'm gonna erase my board. I'm gonna change the date for tomorrow. Sometimes I remember to do that, sometimes I don't. I'll just do it in the morning. Then I'm gonna also just turn everything off, and I'm gonna be out of here. I also try to get my desk organized so that when I come in, I have a nice clean space to work with, but it's actually looking pretty good. So all I'm gonna do is shut my computer and put everything out that I'll need in the morning. So basically I just narrow it down to what I'll need in the morning. My laptop I'm leaving here, my unit info, the thermometer, my favorite erasable pens, and my microphone. This is a lifesaver, and I just put it on my Amazon storefront. You need one of these, especially if you're a teacher like me who has a super soft voice. And I also just have my small group stuff in my planner. Now it's all clean and ready to go, and tomorrow when they're being dismissed and watching a movie, I'm gonna tackle this behind here because it's starting to look a little bit crazy. So that was a day in my life as a second grade teacher. I hope it was informative. I feel like I didn't really get to hop on as much as I would like to, but obviously I'm a teacher, I have to teach first, and I don't have a lot of opportunities to film throughout my day, which is to be expected when you have a big girl job. My contract time ends at 3:10. It's approximately 3:22, and I am out of here. People always are like so confused how I leave at my contract time, but to be honest, I am never stressed about getting my work done. I am very efficient. Not to say that other teachers who work off their contract time aren't. I just utilize my downtime in the best way that I can, but all of our schools are different, so. Like, I am all planned for this week. In fact, I start planning for next week tomorrow, so I'm all good. I don't have, even if I did stay, it would be to plan for next week, and I just don't need to do that, so, because I do it during plan on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so I'm out of here. I forgot to film an ending at school, so here I am at home. I am just playing out with my dogs, and that's the end to my school day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Thank you for almost 1,000 subscribers already. That is so crazy. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Bye.